Hey, what's up, YouTube? Um, we are today talking about the stuff that a lot of you guys have put into your head, but we're going to more of the consistency of the product and what it's made out of, and pretty much what happens when you put it in the hair. You hear great things about it. I see horrible things when I see it. I don't see the greatness. A good portion of it just is a whole material just to get you started and make you feel like you're good to go, but you're not, to be honest. Like, we're gonna start with the wax. Like, I'm not gonna show you what this is, but it's made out of a wax product, and this is pretty much what it looks like when you put something like that in your hair. That is not working. That's not what's up. And who? They really got it. They really want to talk, right? For real, it's not that serious. So, just want to show you that's the wax, and that looks nasty. And that's Shara's product. So, just to tell you, she uses that sometimes. Talking about that one dreadlock she used to do. Does not work. Another thing I've seen people use is the infamous honey. This, I hate this. I don't know who was like at home and just didn't have nothing to do their hair with, so they start using crap that did this. That does not work. It may be clear, it may slide on good, but that is not good for hair. That's just sitting there. None of that stuff moved. It didn't show you that it was going to absorb into the hair, anything. This crap is just sitting here. That's the same thing it's going to do to your hair until other things happen, like sweat gets in there with salt, other chemicals are made and formed, and so then it's not so natural anymore. And wiping this stuff off my finger even sucks. That's nasty. Anyway, moving on to more of a gel product that some people use. Now, it's not these things that people are using, but they're made pretty much of the same thing. The only thing that makes it different is the product or the different nutrients that are quote unquote put into this product. But this is more of a gel base. And I'm going to use a lot of this so you can just see how this would just stay like a mountain and won't even move. That's sad. Putting that into a dreadlock kills the oxygen. All three of those on every single level. Every single level. That's a guarantee. So going into the kitchen just mixing up some things isn't working. Here's another one. Pretty much. Now this is, you have your souffle, you have the honey, you have your gel, and you also have another. This will tell you that it's all natural, and people are taking that and just associating that to the scalp. And they're not rubbing it in, they're not allowing the scalp to actually break that down and distribute that like it needs to. Now the difference with my products is just, oh, I got one more. What are those rubber bands? Chop it.
At your mama's house.
At my mama. See, this nigga steal my crap and then want to talk trash. Where's my rubber band? Oh, it's empty. Anyway, this is a no-no. Let me use you really quick.
What you say?
Putting that into the hair, like such, to form a dreadlock does not work. What this can do, and I'm not going to do it to her, I'm not going to wrap it around a million times like a lot of people do, but they'll start it here and they'll wrap it around the base a million times. Now what this does is this snatches hair out of your head once you take this off, or just pretty much try to do a maintenance in the hair. That does not work at all. At all. Now let me show you what I do use. This is a more lighter form of, and that's 3 sprays, which that will saturate the whole back of the entire head. More than half of this should get covered with just this little bit of light of material. The hair has a cuticle layer of its own. It's going to do many things by itself. This is just going to give it a moisturization level and a training level. It's totally different from what you have in these 4 products, which still have not moved. Another thing we're going to use, a lot of people are using those really thick oils. That's it. This can slide over your entire head. It is not that serious for you to have an oil of this sort to go into the scalp, because what that's going to do is every day you sweat, the moisture, all the things that go on in life is going to get inside of that. That's going to make it worse. That's going to hold on to that, and then you're going to have buildups on every level, from your sew-ins, from your braids, from your dreadlocks, all the way across the board. It makes seriously no sense whatsoever.
You don't make no sense.
I don't make sense. I don't make sense. Really, really. You see her? This nigga. She got her new boots on and she feeling herself. Really, my ghetto. But anyway, like I was saying, it makes really no sense for you to associate these things into the hair when it doesn't even need it. Even if I put it into the hand.
She messed you up, man.
Oh, I'm good. You know, hey, it's all about the business. I put it to the hand. You see how thin it is here, and just pretty much my skin would distribute that oil. This was just 2 sprays. Where you would have other people telling you should do dry cleansing shampoos with gel, with this, with that. Also, Talil Wajid, another thing that's being used. This is another lighter piece. Do you see how that goes in? How that mixes on here versus any of that stuff? Lighter forms of product is what you need. Mixing something with water is not going to break it down pretty much to the level that you're really going to need to be used on. Ask Choppy, she did a little nigga rigging like that a long time ago, and just no hair, no edges, lace front, gone. Anyway.
That's why his forehead's that size.
You know what?
That's why.
Niggas and fly, they foolish, I tell you. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys that because I thought that was very, very necessary. That
you
was
didn't
like,
spread the other one.
which one?
Any of them. I
did. They wouldn't spread. Do you see what's happening? Do you see this?
I see you wasting my honey.
You're not doing nothing with it. You doing hair?
I see you wasting
Or you
my
doing
honey.
you doing hair?
I'm getting skinny.
Exactly. Sure. Honey. That's where it came from. Black folks.
Exactly.
Coloreds. Ugh.
Tea. Sweet tea.
Anyway, just wanted to show you guys that real quick. You can see these things are absorbing into the mirror. This is not a fabric. This don't even have the same density as hair, and this is what's going on. So if you can see what's happening here, the same thing is going to happen onto the hair because the product is going to do the same things. The only thing that makes it different is it may have a little more heat to it, but it's still going to be the same consistency, the same level. It's going to come out the same way, which pretty much you're not going to have a no-go. It may fix you for that 5 minutes to 2 months. Give it 3 months, you're going to start breaking off the hair. It's not going to have the same amount of oxygen level or the same oxygen level intake as it had before. It's not going to have any of the other balances that it has before. The enamel base or the cuticle layer is not going to be the same. That's a guarantee. So doing quick, get over, fly by night things, just mixing some stuff up, eggs, meatloaf, crackers, and bread, it's not working for you. Just to be perfectly honest. So that's pretty much what I want to talk about today. Something real quick to show you guys that I'm not trying to just be full of crap. That this is what it is. This is what's being used, and it ain't working. So check me out for more. Peace.